Well, here I am back once again, and still, and I don't know if I'm going to make a little series or what it's all going to be, but alive for no reason. So those videos are uploaded yet. I'm not trying to make that sound as any threat I'm trying to expose or anything dumb like that. It's just not depressed and not sad. Not like on my way out. I don't really feel like it's not like that. Nothing involving a stupid thing like that. It's just because it makes sense to me how things just happen so randomly and so sadly. I'm pretty much now to make reason of it. See this tunnel here? Look at that. Don't look, it's a long tunnel. Walk through this every day on my walk. I know, but about the being alive for no reason. Yeah, it's kind of interests me. It's kind of would be a neat title for a book. It had any story behind it, or like a movie, Alive for No Reason. One time I wanted to write a book called "What a Life It Has Been for Me." I tell you, look at that tunnel. Wow. Like bathroom tiles in here. Probably the same stuff. Actually, it's the same stuff they use, I think. Like bathroom tile in houses. I don't know if they use that kind anymore. I'm sure they do. But I'm going to keep jumping pike. Now just heading back and got to get on with things, and just be trapped back at the house. I wouldn't say trapped, but just nothing to do. Kind of be like the same thing in a sense. But as of tomorrow, got to get out. My walks aren't as long. I'm shortening them. I did that before when I lost the weight last time. Because when I have been out, for over a month, I got to get myself worked back into it. So that way everything turns out good. Or I don't end up with sores or aches or pains, which I have none. It's a good thing. As they say, knock on wood, but I don't believe that. I don't believe that stuff either. And just walking right now, heading back, and we'll see what comes of all this. And I don't want to make this too long, but I don't know. Gotta think more about being like the thing about being alive for no reason. Give you more of it. I wouldn't say debate, but more explain that better. You gotta do some thinking on it, because it makes better sense to me. Is when someone told me that, I realized, only then did I realize, that's got to be what it is. I mean, I could be wrong, but the way I feel and the way I see things now makes better sense to me. So it seemed like a mystery, or just some kind of wrongful thing, now has a purpose, or has a reason behind it, and almost if I never should have lived to begin with. And I wonder if there's a penalty. Let's say if you're granted life or given a life that you weren't supposed to live. So by the time when you do pass, when it's the right time, or whenever, is there a penalty? Is there punishment for that? And I do believe so. Oh, by the way, it's going to sound crazy. Well, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to put this on YouTube. That would worry people. There's a long side residential street. It stops at a brick wall about right there. So I was kind of thinking, see that brick wall where that curb is, concrete wall? Look how long that residential street goes for. Don't mind the school. Into that concrete brick wall. What I was thinking in the back of my mind today, that trike I wanted to get, what if I started at the very end, right before it turns, I can get, that trike, they say it goes 50 miles an hour. What if I challenged it, took it full throttle, got it up to 50 miles an hour, and did not stop? Wouldn't that be a thrill? Wouldn't that be a trilogy? Had all videotaped. But I'm too much of a chicken. A coward. I wouldn't want to go probably more than 20 miles an hour on that thing. I mean, forget that I even said that. I shouldn't even put all that in here on this video. Don't people get all worried? I can't probably ever afford the darn thing. It's like $2,600. for that thing, over $2,000. And I don't got that kind of money. It would be a waste, and it'd probably just sit around in the box, never even assembled, end up never getting used anyway because there's nowhere to write, something like that. But it's kind of a new thing. Pretty cool, but I don't think I would do anything like that. That'd be so dramatic and graphic, but I know all you haters out there would love it. What we got going on up here? What we got going on up here? I see cones, and they got the, looks like the sidewalk closed off. Not sure why. Let me show you. See? Get a good look at it. I can't really tell. You see better than me. But, I don't know. Maybe I should do short vlogs. Not like 20 minutes like the one was the other day. It's taking forever. It's still uploading, by the way. But, I try to make sense out of what I say. Try to have something going with it. And forget about all that stuff I said about the motorized strike. I don't think I'm that gutsy to get on that thing and ride that fast into something like that. That would not be fun. And what if it didn't hurt me? What if I just got injured? Oh, they're taking out a tree? Or what's going on? Or just trimming. You have to go around. God, I never saw. Those are huge. Are those for cutting trunks? Wow. Oh, you're taking. Oh, they got a disease?
Yeah.
Do they plant trees sometimes that aren't like up for the elements? And I guess over time, just kind of
old back in the day.
Like pepper trees. You know how those have kept falling down?
Yep.
I'm no expert, but I just
yeah. We're trying to replace them with other stuff that's hardy, that's doesn't get messy, doesn't get too big.
I guess back when they planted them back, I guess you'd say in the 50s, they just wanted to get things developed really fast.
Yep.
Bring in people.
And they just grew too big.
Yeah, I didn't mean to bother you guys. I'm sorry.
Security. No, you're good.
I'm not like some weirdo that's going to grab it, fire it up, and say, okay, I'm Jason or whatever. No. But yeah, those things scare me. Yeah, what are the ones they use for like redwoods and stuff? Those are like...
For what?
Like redwoods. I've seen some that are so big.
Way bigger than this.
Does that ever get caught up in that? I don't mean to take your time, because I see that's why you probably got to do a notch and then do, I think, years of that. I was doing a video for my YouTube channel. I was going to put that on there, but I don't want to get anything obstructed. People say, what's this all about? It's the internet's weird, but I'll see you. Take care. I was just talking to the tree trimmer there. They're taking out a tree because I guess the tree wasn't living so good in the elements. I guess sometimes these trees they put in way back, I guess, from, early 1950s. And then they grow, too quickly, and then they just either are an eyesore or they can't handle certain things. It kind of seemed like I wanted to get to work, like I was just wasting his time, which I wasn't trying to. I don't mean to be so negative. See, you know what? For all this going against me, I pretty much don't see a foreseeable future. I don't see any future at all, actually. My life is pretty much living its time through, and I don't like to think of myself one day getting old and being decrepit and unable to get around at all. I don't want that. People make me so sick. They act as if I'm something so bad. I'm such a rotten person. It'd be kind of cool if something did go down, because that way if I had video of it, they wouldn't make me delete it. I wouldn't let them. I'd put it right out there. I'll wait till I get home to upload this, because right now the phone doesn't have service to where I can do that. And I have a long, boring day. Unhappy. But I'm glad I'm working on getting the weight off again, and this time it should turn out better or different. And I want it coming back. I want to get under 100 again like I was starting to when I was down to 98 pounds. That was such a relief. I'll get right back down to that, plus lower and lower and lower. Finally reach 60. And I'm serious. Like when I told people I wanted to get down to 110, they thought it was impossible, but I've gotten a lot lower than that. Never got sick. Never affected me. I can't make a decision. So, God, why is there always so much traffic every day? Cars act like, I I don't know, people that drive them act like I'm something not good. See, I'm taking you all out on part of my walk. You want to view this. I don't know how long it's because the longer the videos are, I've noticed that in the past too. If they're long videos, like over 10 minutes or like 20 minutes or even like a half an hour, it takes a long time for it to upload. But it can't hurt. You have to do it slowly. And as you can see, some of the numbers are miscategorized for the way I put some of the videos as I titled them. So don't mind that. I could always change that up later. I still got the original videos stored in the phone device, and I can do it that way. Gosh, it's just amazing. I don't just suddenly just have a breakdown from all the stress of life and all the hatred. It's just getting so grim. You know, why should I even exist? Why did I ever exist to begin with? I mean, I'm starting to question myself. Yeah, and it's like being alive for no reason. Interesting. Now, I don't want to get that too much of a topic, and I don't see why anybody have any concern. But yeah, that's why you're so hated, blah, blah, blah. You know, give all the more those hatred people and trolling types to construe me with hatrism, or what is it? Patriotism and hatred. Patronize me, neglect me. Been through it so much all throughout my life. And other kinds of concepts and aspects, I kind of developed tolerance, I guess you'd say, thick skin, as they call it. And not in any way a bad person like they say, I just don't know how that got out there. Anyway, it's not true. So not true. So innocent by all means. I'm just sick of all the madness and the weird things people do. Lying to me and then turning wicked on me, saying doxing. I heard about one time this person said he doxed me. The time when that thing went down, everybody was getting sick. I thought I had a solution, doing the fly DNA, and someone pretended that they were interested. That actually probably would have worked. See, my theory was about the fly vaccination. With fly DNA, it's how flies are immune to anything that's bacterialized or poisonous or you name it, and they don't be affected by it. It has no effect on them. So whatever was in their DNA or in their immune system, that's what I was looking into, having them extract, take several thousand of them, process it, take out anything else that was bad, and make sure there's no side effects. And I bet that would have wiped the whole thing out quite a while ago. I'm sure it would have worked. I'm not stupid, you know. That was my point. And I think I had a good idea about that. But who knows? Anything new they try, there's always going to be something going on. I never got vaccinated because I saw no point in it, and I never got sick. And worst comes to worst, I think it's just like having a flu. But I can care less. And if I was much younger, I'd be panic-stricken. Back in the day, I worried about airborne diseases and types of chemicals, like car exhaust, you know, poisons, and just things that were just silly. I would, like when I worried about my heart stopping for no reason, I was like 7. It's up to like 3 o'clock in the morning, as I was told, because I remember at the time running back and forth to keep my heart rate up, because I thought if I stood still, my heart would just stop for no reason. Which I didn't realize that our heart always keeps beating due to impulse from the brain, electrical impulse. Beats in unison. Pacemaker, I guess you say. Anyway, I don't know what to tell you all out there. I guess it's going to be just another boring day. I don't know what I'm going to weigh when I get home. Find out though. Probably not much has changed. Maybe it might be a little less, might not be nothing. So I'm always expecting the worst, save myself the trouble, and the agony of wanting something better, and then I don't have it, and then I won't have to go through the dread that nothing changed. Yesterday I lost about a couple pounds going on the same walk. I was shocked, but then I messed up. Today I'm really not going to do. So I can get on this as quick as possible. See, I don't know if you can see me. The sun's kind of glaring everything out. doing this from the forward camera on 4K. Phone has a lot of features. A lot of nice features. I'm still walking, but I have my battery power to do this video. And of course, please subscribe, click the little bell for notifications, like or dislike, favorite, whatever, share, tell others, tell friends. Check out Man with a Camera. I would love it if the content could be a lot better and not so boring all the time. That's why I'm trying to do different things like I'm doing here. So, people are interested. Kind of my jerk. What the heck is that? Oh, that was a dead mouse for a minute. But it's a rock. Unusual. Oh, it's just on a leaf. That looks very strange, but it's some kind of moss on it or something. Oh, it's asphalt. The chunk of asphalt is not even a rock. That's kind of eerie. Bet y'all might like to see that. So, stumbling across things. It's kind of dangerous, but it's not out in the street. So, anyway, I don't like waiting at traffic lights. Waiting to cross streets is not fun. It's gone 16 minutes so far. All that time since I took from the tunnel, or before that, 16 minutes. Damn. Very long. Now, light's green. I can go. As long as nobody else is still moving. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up pretty soon. This vlog, but you know, I will get more into detail about the being alive for no reason as I continue to make more videos and produce content. But you know, speak of it in a reasonable sense. It's nothing to do with giving up life or anything dumb like that. Depression, if you will. It's just like, I don't know how to explain it. I have to think on it. Like I said earlier, thank you all so much for watching. I want to make these videos more interesting. I can kind of see why people don't always like to watch them so much, because they're kind of short, only a couple minutes long. Now I'm doing a lot longer ones and trying to make them interesting as I can. Too bad I can't have them edited. I can always, for what I have saved on the phone, find someone that can edit them, add music and sound effects. Little, like, you know, other phrases, filters and stuff, as they call them. That'd be interesting. But for now, it's just how it is. I'm going to continue making content, stay on social media. Nobody can tell me I can't. I don't care what happens from now on. I'll just start videotaping stuff, making more of a neat story about it. Too bad I can't just do things for like a month, you know, film things and then put it all together as one video. That's always a possibility, but I have to memorize each day and number everything, calculate it. It'd be kind of tricky. Now I'm heading into this other neighborhood. Don't want to get anybody's curb address on here. See, real quick, part of my walk. So, or I can flick it around if I know how to do it. What does this do? There's a button here, I'm not sure. I'm gonna press it. You know what that does? Still going. Well, I don't know how long I want to make this video. Can you imagine if it was an hour long? It'd take forever to upload. See, like I say, when the videos are longer, I make more content like that, it takes a lot more time to upload and get out there. I don't know why it goes so slow. If I could do it through my computer, it'd be a lot quicker. I'm not sure how to do that yet. Plug the phone into it, download it into the computer, and then go from there. There's a way easily to do it. I just don't know what program. Anyway, continue on my journey. And I don't know, almost 20 minutes in. Oh, it's another long video. This one for a half an hour. If I should keep going, keep filming, or just stop now. Uh-oh, what happened here?